Family Planning Services Project Agency, SIFPSA, was set up in early 90s with the support of USA to further the objective of providing family planning services both through the public sector and private sector in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Today, after a gap of about 23 years, SIFPSA is poised to become the premier technical support agency of UP and is uniquely positioned to partner with all the other agencies which wish to work in Uttar Pradesh. The staff of SIFPSA are spread all over the state and they have an intimate knowledge of both the geography and of the working of both the public sector and private sector in the state. Secondly, there is already a decision which has been taken that SIFPSA will work as per a transition plan which will see it emerge as a technical support unit to the government and will also work in the area of RMNCH plus ANJ. Now this is a vast area and there is a lot of work which can be done, and this requires both persistent effort and innovative thinking. I am very glad that here we at SIFPSA have embraced this challenge and are in the process of finalizing many projects, bringing in many new ideas for implementation. Most of these projects and ideas are necessarily very closely aligned with the National Health Mission guidelines and as well as with the priorities of the state government. This is something which is our watchword. But here our strength lies in the fact that SIFPSA has available a certain degree of freedom in choosing both its projects and the mode of implementation. What is required is that we now go forth very quickly and confidently and bring in a lot of health partners with whom we can work. It will require for us to see the situation in the field, identify gaps and address those gaps in consultation and in concert with the health partners with which with whom we enter into an agreement to work. Now, there is a lot of project-based funding which is available across the country as well as the world, and UP continues to be a geographical area where a lot of people wish to work and contribute. SIFPSA is uniquely positioned to be the master vehicle for long-term engagement with such partners, with such public health agencies, with such civil society organizations, non-government organizations, and to ensure that work is done in a meaningful and sustainable manner. So SIFPSA has set up a business development unit, and the business development unit within SIFPSA is striving hard to develop project proposals, get funding, and I'm glad that already some projects are under implementation. For example, there is a huge program for deworming of school children, and we hope that this exercise will, it is an implementation project in its own right, but it will also generate evidence for further policy decision and action. Similarly, SIFPSA is on the verge of, in tandem with the National Health Mission, in rolling out the cancer screening program for women between the age of 30 years and 60 years. So I think, there are many other such projects which are in the offing. I am very confident that in the years to come, SIFPSA will emerge as a full-fledged technical support. Thank you very much.